Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Up Next. Man, I'm gonna come back with another video. Hey, man, say, man, look. Shout out to y'all. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. First link in the description, upnextmalyt.com. Make sure you go cop. Make sure you go shop. Your Up Next multi-purpose beanie, which I got on my head right now. Also, your Up Next satin line beanie. You can go check that out in the link. First link in the description on the clothing brand. Second of all, shout out to MMA Bouts. Make sure I go subscribe. Make sure I go like. Make sure I go support them. We got Joe Rogan on Francis versus Anthony Joshua. They saying this age like milk. We about to see what's going on. Most importantly, I need y'all to hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications. Also, you can like the video, but turn on post notifications just because of the simple fact I upload so many times in a day, and I don't want y'all to miss no uploads. Okay, I love watching YouTube videos. I know y'all love watching YouTube videos. That's why I provide y'all with so much content just in one day. Okay. Other than that, I need y'all to comment y'all opinions down below. I want y'all to comment y'all opinions down below. Let's start a discussion. Let's start a conversation. Let's get it. Let's go. Oh, shit.
Francis Ngannou beat the best heavyweight boxer, and now Anthony Joshua stepped up. Everybody knows that the world heavyweight UFC champion will that dude up in a real fight. He didn't want no part of that. They tried to bring that up. He was, no, I'm going to fight Usyk for the world title. Ngannou is a character in a movie. If you look at the adversity that guy went through, he was on my podcast and he told a story about how he escaped the part of Africa he's from and made it all the way to Morocco and then across to Europe, and that he had to do it over 14 months. They did it basically on foot and hitching rides, and 7 times he got arrested and sent back, and they put him in the desert. 7 times. And 7 times he made it back to Morocco and tried to get across again until he gets to France. And then he's homeless. He's sleeping in a parking structure. And he gets taken in by this guy who was eventually his trainer. And then they convince him to do MMA. He wants to box. And they convince him to start training and learning MMA. And a few years later, he's the UFC heavyweight champion.
He said, I never heard about you, but I heard about you. And I said, I have to meet this man. I said, what, you never saw me? He said, no, but I heard about you.
Yeah,
so I
isn't that
had to
wild?
meet Mike Tyson. So he's looking at me, and he's feeling my arm. He said, did you really? Are you really Mike Tyson?
Yeah, man. You can say anything you want about the world heavyweight boxing champion, but everybody fucking knows that the world heavyweight UFC champion will fuck that dude up.
Yeah, this age gratefully. Now, Anthony Joshua, in my opinion, is more. I'll say against Francis, he was more technical. He didn't underestimate Francis. He knew Francis can box, but Anthony Joshua also knew that he's stepping in his arena. He's not in the MMA. He's in boxing. So Joshua knew he had that over him. He had that experience over him.
In a real fight. That's the reality of the world. That's the reality. Everybody knows that, especially everybody who knows he's the baddest dude on the planet. 100%. And the only person that has
a chance
is
John
Jones. If Tyson Fury fought Francis Ngannou in an MMA fight and beat Francis in an MMA fight, that would be more extraordinary than Francis beating Tyson Fury in a boxing match. Because at least a big part of Francis's skill set is his punching power and his hands. Whereas Tyson Fury has almost no experience in grappling, kicking, any of those skills. If he beat Francis in an MMA fight, that would be like the most incredible thing that anyone's ever done.
Nobody's trying to fight MMA, bro. That's why all the MMA people are going towards boxing. Nobody is trying to, bro. They say the MMA bag and the boxing bag is on 2 different levels. They say the boxers getting paid more than the MMA fighters. I'm just telling y'all what they saying. So ain't nobody trying to go back to the MMA. Niggas in the MMA are trying to go to boxing. It's that simple.
Ever. But no boxer has ever said in the middle of their, like as if Manny Pacquiao in the middle of his prime said, I'm going to fight MMA. That would be
Why would they? They're getting more money boxing.
Insane. And you'd probably get his face kicked off. Probably get strangled, probably get taken down, strangled, and he would be helpless. It's a different skill set. There's so much more to MMA. To me, it's more exciting to watch. It's certainly more complicated. It requires more of you.
It's more everything, but it's less money. Who wants to do that? Who wants to work harder and have and get paid more and get paid less money. You're gonna have to work harder, have more moves, and get paid less money. Who wants to do that?
Someone who is just a boxer.
Right.
But, you know, you've got some guys like Mike Tyson. If someone taught Mike Tyson kicking defense and how to take people down, good fucking luck. Good fucking luck when that guy's coming at you throwing punches. And Fury's not going to fight him again, I'll tell you that. No. He didn't want no part of that. They tried to bring that up. He goes, no, I'm going to fight Usyk for the world title. Like, nobody wants to see that, buddy.
What they want to see, Joe, is for pay-per-view and streaming to become affordable. Hear this. This is the darkest secret that big broadcasters don't want you to know about. Affordable streaming does exist on...
That's funny. Good ad, but I'm not with it.
All the boxers that were there said that he should have won. If I was Ngannou, I would tell him, I think he might be able to beat them all. I think he's that good. I think he's that much of a freak. He is the man now. He's in demand everywhere. Everybody saw that fight, and now Anthony Joshua stepped up. Whoo!
Yeah. Joshua, he's got so much damn potential.
He definitely does. But he comes back from every fight that he's had better, you know? I mean, one of the most impressive ones was he knocked out Klitschko. Oh, my God.
Klitschko's seen better days, though. He fought great that night.
But Klitschko dropped him first, and he came back and stopped him. That was a wild fight. Yeah, it's a great heavyweight time right now.
Joshua's no walkover. It's just that for some reason, I don't know, we expect a lot from Joshua for some reason. I guess maybe because English people are so behind and we got caught up in the bandwagon too, but Americans expect a lot out of Joshua for some reason.
Well, he's an Adonis. He's like a perfect specimen. He has crazy power, and he's just an elite athlete. To have the Las Vegas odds, like the online betting odds, in the last round in his favor was fucking incredible, because it was like 14-1 at the start of the fight.
Yeah.
And at the end of the fight, he was favored, and he should have won. They fucked him, but they didn't, because the world saw it.
Yeah.
He was always more of a striker than anything else anyway, but he's such a quick study. If you look at the fight with Cyril Gane, he beat Cyril Gane with grappling with a fucking completely blown out knee.
Yeah.
But in a perfect world, Francis makes a fucking cajillion dollars, and then the UFC re-signs him, and then he fights John Jones for the most epic encounter in the history of combat sports. That is a perfect world. Yeah. That's a perfect world. But at least Francis, he got his flowers from the whole world.
The thing is, bro, when a nigga, like, you think niggas fighting for fun, you think niggas fighting for history, you think niggas fighting for this bread, bro. It's for this bread. That nigga, you think he came all the way this far 7 times to get up here and try to fight John Jones? Like, I'm not saying it's not gonna happen. I'm not saying this couldn't happen. But you really think a nigga just want to be the best fighter in the world? Ain't no way in hell you can be a best. It's 8 billion people. It's niggas just like him that's not getting the opportunity right now. So niggas just trying to get his money and get up out the way. Nigga ain't trying to keep getting knocked out and concussions and battle with CTE and not being able to talk. That shit ain't cool.
Yeah. The whole world saw it. You can fucking lie all you want. You could have your bullshit scorecards. You could have your paid off judges. You could have your corruption. You could have your nonsense. Everybody knows what happened in that fight. And what happened in that fight was Francis Ngannou beat the best heavyweight boxer maybe ever. Maybe ever. Right. And then what happens if he fights all those other guys? What happens? That motherfucker hit so hard. And I was always wondering, how is his power with the big gloves on? Well, we fucking know.
Yeah.
We fucking know. The look on Tyson Fury's eyes when he went down in the 3rd round from that left hook, he was like, oh, Jesus. And there was a moment in the 2nd round that I yelled out. I was like, oh, he hurt him there. In the 2nd round, there was a moment in the clinch where he hit Tyson Fury with an uppercut, but then the commentators didn't even notice it. He hit it with a right hand over the top. And the right hand was a short clubbing right hand. And you see the look in Tyson Fury's eyes where he's like, Jesus, that power is fucking extraordinary. But not just the power, but the intelligence to deliver that power in the most high-pressure situation imaginable.
I'm glad he said that, because a lot of people don't give athletes the recognition for how intelligent they have to be to even play the sport at such a high level that they play it at. Because think about it. Think about Steph Curry shooting a 3 from 35 feet into a small circle, into a small hoop. Ain't nobody taking in the mathematics that this nigga got, the mathematics and the calculation that this nigga got to do and things of that nature. You get what I'm saying? And people just call them dumb athletes, but to perform at the level that these athletes are performing They are highly intelligent, and there's not enough people saying that about these athletes.
Your first boxing match is against the Gypsy King, a 6'9" fucking phenom who's one of the best
to ever do it.
boxers to ever do it. Amazing. And he just fucking cashed his own check. The Tyson Fury fight, to me, that's a real interesting one.
It's just weird to take him serious because he's fucking really, he doesn't take the fighting serious. He's laughing at people,
Yeah.
he's licking their blood. What's wrong with this
He's
guy,
crazy.
man?
But Mike, doesn't it take a certain amount of crazy to be the best?
You gotta be out of your you gotta totally be out of your mind.
And that's what he is, right? He's out of his fucking mind.
You're totally out of your mind. Listen, nobody picked this up. What fighter comes in the ring with Patsy Cline crazy? He's trying to tell you I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
He's trying to let the people know I'm fucking losing my mind. I'm crazy.
Yeah.
This heavyweight championship's not what I thought it was. This is insanity. Listen, David's known for the father of Israel. He created Israel, right? What's the only thing you know David for? What is he known for? He created the whole nation, but what is he known for?
Killing Goliath.
Yes. He's done so many great things, but only thing he's known for, if you're not a scholar really, the only thing you know David for is killing Goliath, a fight.
Yeah.
He's known for a fight. He created a whole nation, but he's known for a fight.
Yeah, he killed a big guy with a rock.
Yeah,
Right?
slingshot. And then he chopped his head off.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Mike Tyson's more intelligent than everybody think too. All right, I want y'all to comment y'all comment section down in below. Let's start a discussion. Catch y'all folks later.